Good morning. Let's get this straightened out. Good morning. It is Friday, June 7th, I believe. That's right. I forgot to say yesterday it was D-Day. I kept using that as motivation through the rocks. I was like, could be worse. Could be on a beach getting shot at or whatever. So today is the 7th, Friday. Camped out right here. Dietz's Tavern. I think I'm saying it right, but this is amazing. They let you camp out in the backyard, nice lush green grass. And then the door's already open, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom. And Shiloh, who's the owner, said go in the back door where the cooks go and get coffee, and then she might even give us a ride back to the trail. I was with one other hiker. He's flip-flopper, Popeye, and I think he's already in there getting coffee. And I think that's it for now. I don't have an exact plan. I do need to get to the grocery store, which she said she might be able to swing by, which I'm hoping. Otherwise I gotta walk because I really don't have food for the day. I have a leftover sandwich that she was awesome enough to put it in the fridge, so I hiked with it a while, but I think it's still good. A little curdled mayo and oil and vinegar never hurt anyone. Well, at least we'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna get coffee. I haven't had that yet. Couldn't recommend this place enough. You get a meal, which you need calories out here, then you get to camp as a bonus for getting the meal and coffee in the morning. And there's a long push to, it's the town that's Lehigh Gap. I'm blanking on the name, but that's like 21 miles from me. So I'm gonna get food so I have it, and still try to keep the pack as light as possible because I get into another town. But I might not make it, so I want to have a good dinner. I've ramen, but I want pepperoni to throw in the ramen. I want some bars to eat on the way, and that is the plan for now. I'm just going to kind of trudge through the rocks and see how I feel. It's an early enough start. If I can get close to town, camp out before, or even get in and camp out after, something like that. So I'm going to get moving. I want to go get coffee. That's my motivation. All right, back on trail. Road's right behind me, so I just got on. I probably said this, but Dietz's Tavern, definitely recommend camping there. I got coffee this morning, Manhattan clam chowder. Went to the grocery store. She gave me a ride there, back to the trail. I even got a muffin. So it was like, I bought 4 for my son, and he doesn't need 4, so take one. I was like, all right. That's fine with me. So good start to the day. Rumor has it there's trail magic in about 8 or 9 miles, so we'll see. But I have just enough food to get me into Palmerton, whether I go for the big day today or get there tomorrow sometime in the morning. So I'm gonna hike. Beautiful weather. Really the only chance of rain the next week that I saw is Sunday, and it's like 40%. So yeah, day 6, and so far so good. I got to deal with rocks again, but could be worse. The song remains the same. Just got to get through it. That's all you can do. Trail magic ahead, confirmed. It's like probably by now just over 2 miles away. Burgers, soda, and coffee. That sounds amazing. So I'm gonna go get there, and then it's gonna be probably an hour break. Shoes off, sandals on, pack off, enjoy eating and resting for an hour, water up, and then I'll continue hiking for the day after that. But once I get here to the road where there is food, it's 8.1 already for the day, so I can take a nice hour break, keep getting miles. That's where I'm at. Stayed there way too long, but man, was that awesome. Cheeseburger, Pepsi, sausage peppers, all smothered in ketchup, Gatorade, and they topped off my water. So thank you to everyone there. I didn't remember everyone's trail name, but Beach Nut, Uncle Jim, who else was there? Oh man, I'll get back to you on that. There was a couple more that I should know, but yeah, left full, and it's before 3, and I am going to just hike and see how I feel and assess the campsites as it gets later. Kind of looks like it's gonna rain, which I'm not that prepared for. I'd have to quickly get the pack cover out, but I'm just gonna keep hiking and hope it holds off. So yeah, probably about 9 miles in now for the day. Took my time there, but aside from that, feeling good, and I'm gonna keep going. All right, let me give you a little update. Fuck, drop both of them, might as well. Trekking poles down. So 4.6 from where the Trail Magic was, and the trail has gotten significantly better. Like this part, I'll show you. There's some rocks, but there's parts where it's like pretty flat and smooth. So my pace has picked up. I'm 4.6 from there. I don't know if I said that already, because that's where my brain goes at the end of a hiking day. But I'm gonna keep going. It's like 3 something, so I still have plenty of daylight, and Lehigh Gap is coming up, and it's a steep downhill, so I can decide, do I camp out before or do I go into town? But then the problem would be I don't want to stay in town. I'd have to go climb out, and town can always take some time if I get in there. Options, that's what I like. Know your options and then just decide on the fly. That's the freedom of the trail. Thanks again for the Trail Magic. It was a bunch of hikers from 2020, Thru hikers, and then also 2022. Some of them flew in. I guess one of them lives in Pennsylvania, and they just decided to all get back together. I was pretty jealous of them. They're just hanging out at that gap for the weekend, camping out. A couple of them are staying in town and then coming back, but I was tempted in Delaware Water Gap. The guy that runs the church hostel said to stay because they were doing a free hiker dinner. He was like, take a 0. I said, no, I have to push on. These guys were like, why don't you stay, camp, we'll cook you dinner, we'll cook you breakfast. And it's so hard to say no, but I remember the goal. I want to finish this thing, and I'm taking it easy. Like, I'm doing miles I know I can do, but I don't want it to drag on my first Thru attempt. I took too many small days like that, and then as time goes by, you kind of get overwhelmed by how much mileage you still have. So I want to move swiftly in the beginning, especially since I've done this part of trail. So yeah, that's me just explaining my decision, I guess, if anyone cares. And I'm gonna keep hiking. Turned out to be a beautiful day, and no threat of rain anymore. A nice breeze, so it's comfortable temperature. And hopefully I get some nice trail again and just keep going. First possible little logistic, I wouldn't call it mess up, but just miscalculation, I guess. So ahead of me, I want to say about a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter, starts the descent into Palmerton, which is Lehigh Gap, which is really steep, which I'm not worried about that. I have plenty of daylight to do it, and the rain kind of pushed off. but it's more the amount of food I have on me. I would need to get into town to keep going, and you have to get into town. And I was planning on camping out before, so get into town in the morning and then keep hiking. So I don't know. There's not really anywhere to camp. And hiker brain miscalculation. In 2016, I remember coming up a steep climb, and there was like beautiful camp spots once you kind of leveled out. And I thought it was Lehigh Gap. And judging by this terrain, unless it drastically changes in the next half mile, I think I was thinking of a different climb. So, which is fine. I just might have to rearrange things because I can't really pass without stopping into town, and it's gonna take a while, and then it's gonna get dark, and I'm tired. I don't want to hike with a headlamp tonight. So that's where I'm at. I'm going over in my head the options. I think I have a couple different ones, but I'm gonna at least get to the descent, and maybe there's a campsite. If not, I'll figure something out. All right, that was a long-winded I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, this shit's like fern gully in here, so it looks like I'm gonna at least make the descent. Plenty of daylight, but I am working on a lead, so there's that. But yeah, there's like nowhere to camp in here. Misremembered. All right, it's beautiful though. Fern gully. I had the VHS Home Alone, and Fern gully was always on the previews on the tape. I didn't watch it till much later though. Yeah, the original Avatar, it was probably stolen from something else too. It's always how it works. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Kind of fun, a little down climb. All right, I gotta figure it out, but I'll explain it later. Made it to Lehigh Gap parking lot. I want to say it's 20 or over 20 for the day, or just under if it is. I'll get back to you. But when I was at Delaware Water Gap, there's a ridge runner there, and he said, when you get into Palmerton, if you need anything, let me know. So I reached out to him, and he's staying with a trail angel that runs donation hostel. So he's picking me up. I'm staying there. It wasn't my intention, but sometimes on the AT you got to roll with it. You get some comfort more often than not, or if you want it. So I'm more than happy. I've pushed big days. It's my first week. Get a good night's sleep. I'm still getting used to sleeping outside again. So yeah, when he reached back out and said, yeah, there's room, I was pumped. So that's all you need to know.